You're listening to Reading Fightin' Phillies baseball on the Our Phillies Radio Network. Now, out to the ballpark with your broadcasters, Bob McCool and Jake Starr.
A very good afternoon and welcome to FirstEnergy Stadium in Reading, Pennsylvania for this, the third and final game of a post-All-Star break three-game set between the Reading Fightin' Phillies and the Portland Sea Dogs. Thanks for joining us on the Our Phillies Radio Network. Jake Starr riding solo tonight from Baseball Town. Bob McCool will be back when the Our Phillies return home next Tuesday, July the 25th, against the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. But today it is the rubber match of this weekend's three-game set. Reading won on Friday in dominant fashion 9-2. Thanks to 5 home runs, but last night's game was the complete opposite. It was a pitcher's duel, and ultimately it was a low-scoring 3-2 victory for the Portland Sea Dogs. It was 1-1 going into the bottom of the 8th, with Matthew Kroon on second. Oliver Dunn hit into a infield single, and Matthew Kroon scored on the single from Dunn. That put Reading up 2-1. The game went to the 9th inning. Orion Kirkering entered, looking for his first save in a Reading uniform, and Blaze Jordan making his Double-A debut weekend for Portland. Played his first game on Friday, game number 2 on Saturday, launched deep into the night and left his first Double-A home run. That put the Sea Dogs up 3-2, and Reading went down in order in the 9th inning. And that was all she wrote for Saturday night. So it's tied at a game apiece, and in a rare three-game series, the series victory remains on the line for tonight. Last night as well, Griff McGarry got the start, and he was excellent. Perhaps McGarry's best outing of the season. Went a season-high 6 innings, struck out a season-high 9, and the number that I think stands out most of all is just 2 walks from Griff McGarry. Obviously, the conversation as of late was revolving around the control from McGarry, and to go out there, have 9 strikeouts, only 2 walks, has to feel good for the Phillies' number 4 overall ranked prospect, because McGarry is a guy, when he's on and throwing strikes, he is pretty much impossible to hit. So today, it's 2 teams going at it in Portland and Reading. The winner wins the series, and we will have a lot more on this series coming up here in just a little bit. We're going to step away for a break. When we come back, we'll take a little bit of a dive into behind enemy lines. The voice of the Portland Sea Dogs, Emma Tiedemann, joins us on the pregame show for a little bit of a look into the team on the other side of the matchup, and that's the Portland Sea Dogs. A lot of exciting prospects on this team that fans can pay attention to today, and Emma will offer her insight into that after this here on the Reading Fightin' Phillies Radio Network.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Our Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 8 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksareus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Our Phillies.
Star City Boxing, located at 4760 Schuylkill Avenue in Reading, is a 501c3 non-profit boxing gym unlike any other. Our goal is not only to help you be fit, but to be the best outlet for our youth and community. We welcome anyone who wants to improve their way of life, be fit, and box competitively or non-competitively. We work with you to reach your goals in and out of the gym. Stop in and meet our stars today. Check us out and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for upcoming events and happenings. And visit our website today at starcityboxing.org for more information on how to join, volunteer with our youth, or support our efforts in the community. Star City Boxing is a proud continued 2023 Our Phillies Fiesta Friday partner.
The Penn State Health St. Joseph's 67 Club is the original hospitality area at FirstEnergy Stadium. Conveniently located along the third base side, the 67 Club gives you a front row seat to all the action at the hot corner. The area is safely protected from line drives with a large see-through net. Starting at $34, groups of 20 or more can enjoy a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet. Children 4 and under are free. Visit rphils.com or call us at 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Back here on the Reading Fightin' Phil's pregame show, Jake Starr now joined with the voice of the Portland Sea Dogs, Emma Tiedemann. Emma, first of all, thanks for joining us. How's everything going?
I mean, going pretty good. Splitting the series so far, and Portland looking for that series win today.
So, Sea Dogs had to win last night. Blaze Jordan, the 2-run home run in the 9th inning off Orion Kerkering to put the Sea Dogs up and eventually give them the win. Jordan just caught up from High A Greenville before Friday's game. What have you liked what you've seen from him so far, and what can Sea Dogs fans kind of expect from him once they get back to Portland next week?
Yeah, I think so far I've really liked the patience of Jordan. I think that a lot of guys, especially young guys, Jordan just 20 years old, can come up to AA, get a little too eager and excited in the box, trying to do too much in their AA debut in their first couple of games at the new level. And I think that we've seen Jordan be very patient in the box, has drawn a couple of walks, just one strikeout, but it all came together on that 2-run home run in the top of the 9th inning and eventually led Portland to the win.
On the mound today, it's another Sea Dog debut amongst another bunch of guys who have been caught up. Wickham and Gonzalez on the bump. What can we expect to see from him this afternoon?
Yeah, I think with Wilkeman, I think we can expect a lot of strikeouts, 105 with the Greenville drive this season. But I think with him, it's just maintaining that control over 5 or 6 innings, making sure that he's able to find that strike zone consistently and always, trusting his stuff to continue to throw strikes and trusting the stuff that has gotten him to AA so far.
And Grant Gambrell looked really strong last night. It was a pitcher's duel between Gambrell and McGarry last night, but back-to-back really strong starts for him. Seen anything different for him these last couple of starts that's kind of catalyzed his success recently?
I think it's a lot of it is the confidence. And I think last night in particular, allowing just 1 run across 6 innings was him utilizing that fastball in 2-strike counts more often and getting a lot of swings and misses. I think we saw that fastball touch the high and outside corners, whether it was a right-hander or a lefty at the plate. He just wasn't afraid to attack, especially with that fastball, which now is sitting 93-94, which we saw last night.
And it's a Portland team that just missed out on the first half title to Somerset, but since the pages turned in the second half, Sea Dogs are playing really, really good baseball. Is there any added motivation after just missing out to get off to a fast start and try and, not relinquish that lead late?
Yeah, definitely. I think that, Portland got off to this type of start in the beginning of the first half as well, and I think going into the end of the season and looking at that postseason spot, I think that the Sea Dogs want to be in a position where they can control their own destiny. At the end of the first half, towards the last week and a half or so, Portland wasn't in that position. They were in second place, hoping that Somerset would lose, while Portland was having to fight tooth and nail to win every game in case Somerset lost. And I think that's not the ideal situation you want to be in whenever you're trying to clinch a playoff spot, especially when you were in first place for the majority of the season as well. So I think that, starting off strong, maintaining the success, and in that way, hopefully by the end of the season, it'll be smooth sailing into playoffs.
And a lot of reasons for the success for Portland so far this year, but I know the bullpen, especially late in games, has been really good, and a key cog to that has been Luis Guerrero. How's it been watching him this year and just watching him shine on the mound?
I mean, it's been great, and it's been great to see his progression, utilizing his pitches and not always focusing on that fastball that touches 99 and is definitely electric, but, going to his sinker and seeing a lot of success with that as well. And, being noticed for that at the national stage with participating in the Futures game and again, showcasing that fastball and what he can do in later innings.
That's a bunch of bats that were in the Futures game as well. It's a lineup that's littered with prospects. Who are just some names that, if you're a Reading Fightin' Phil's fan, that if you're tuning into the game today, you should really keep your eye on as guys that could be playing at Fenway Park very soon?
Well, I think it's definitely the middle infield with Marcelo Meyer. He's out of the lineup today for a Major League rehab with Pablo Reyes, but Meyer, the top prospect for Boston. At shortstop, Nick York, though, at second base, has really turned things around since last season. He's been very consistent at the plate. The defense has been great as well. And then, Chase Mydroth at third base. He's changed positions with York at second. That was typically his spot. He's at third base now for Portland and has just continued to hit. Very patient hitter at the plate, and he has shown off some very impressive defensive stops at third base, and that can be a tough position to rotate into.
Last question here before we send it to break. Any players not in that lieu of top prospects that maybe fans should keep an eye on as more under-the-radar guys who have had strong seasons and maybe could make an impact on the higher levels of the Red Sox organization in the next year or so?
Yeah, I think that Corey Rozier is one that doesn't get talked about enough. He's consistently hit over 300 for Portland all season long. I think right now he's batting around 307 for the Sea Dogs, but also among the team leaders in stolen bases, now has over 30. Not to mention utilizing that speed in the outfield as well has been shown to have some great defensive plays in right field, and has a couple of outfield assists as well at the plate. So has that arm, has the speed, and has the bat. Just a guy that kind of gets looked over after you look at the prospects we just talked about. But Rozier's definitely a name to keep an eye on.
Emma, thanks so much for the time.
Absolutely.
Back after this on the Phillies Radio Network.
Humane Pennsylvania is an innovative national leader in animal welfare with adoption centers, accredited nonprofit veterinarian hospitals, emergency animal rescue services, community pet assistance programs, and a free community dog park. At HPA, we are passionate about going the extra base to keep your pets healthy and happy at home with you. With a variety of services and different ways and times to access them and variable pricing, Humane Pennsylvania is here to provide your pets with exceptional care how, when, and where they need it. Visit humanepa.org for more information. White Star Tours and Travel Centers offers the Phillies fan road trip again this season. It's your chance to hit the road with other Phillies fans, see an Phillies road game, meet with an Phillies player, and also see an Iron Pigs and Phillies road game. The White Star Phillies road trip visits Altoona, Toledo, and Cleveland from Thursday, July 20th until Sunday, July 23rd. See the Phillies in Altoona Thursday, meet with an Phillies player or coach, then head to Toledo Friday and Cleveland Saturday to see many former Fightins in action. The trip heads back to Reading on Sunday. Visit the customer service booth for more info on the White Star Phillies fan road trip to Altoona, Toledo, and Cleveland. Space is very limited, so sign up today. Humane Pennsylvania is an innovative national leader in animal welfare with adoption centers, accredited nonprofit veterinarian hospitals. Back here on the Phillies Radio Network pregame show. Once again, I'm Jake Starr, and a huge thank you to the voice of the Portland Sea Dogs, Emmett Tiedemann, for joining us on the pregame show in the previous segment and giving us a look into what is a really good Portland team, 11-3 overall in the season. In the second half, 51-32 total, and it's a team that really raced out to a roaring hot start early on in the first half, and then eventually kind of struggled down the stretch, allowing Somerset to overtake them for the first half title. But it's a Portland team that is certainly hungry for redemption and hoping to get that second half crown and a chance at Somerset in the postseason come the end of September. And Portland in the second half, they've done a great job of that. They are 11-3, as we said, in the second half. They are 3 games up entering today on second place Hartford, who sits at 7-5 in the second half. Reading's in third, tied with Somerset at 6-7, 4.5 games back of Portland in first place. So a win today, of course, could help in large part in terms of closing the gap in the standings. Still very early to think about standings in terms of where we'll be in about a month and a half from now, but still, every win, especially against teams that are above you in the standings, are very important. So as we move closer towards game time, the manager of the Phillies, Al Pedrique, is out exchanging lineup cards. Pablo Cabrera, one of the coaches on this Portland side, was on the opposite side exchanging lineup cards. Been 3 different people to exchange lineup cards with Pedrique this series. It was Chad Epperson in game 1, and then a couple of coaches the last 2 nights. And for Reading, it's game number 83 of the year. They are 34-47 overall, 6-7 in the second half. But as we move towards the national anthem, how about a little look into something that happened in Philadelphia last night as Johan Rojas made his major league debut. Rojas actually currently up to bat for the Philadelphia Phillies. That game in the bottom half of the third inning between the Phillies and the San Diego Padres. But Rojas in game 1 had the remarkable leaping catch up against the fence in right center field, and they made a great throw to double up the runner. And Rojas in game 2 had 3 hits, a run scored, 2 runs driven in, just an excellent all-around Major League debut for Johan Rojas. And it's so cool to see somebody who has spent pretty much the better part of the last year here in Reading get an opportunity. He doesn't even go to AAA Lehigh Valley. He goes right from AA to the Philadelphia Phillies, and he has certainly made his mark early for the Philadelphia Phillies, and just been really cool seeing a lot of fans on social media of the Phillies who maybe don't follow the minor leagues as closely as, say, we do, who follow it on an everyday basis, but just in awe of how good his defense is and the speed and just his ability with the bat. And it's super cool because it's something that, we've seen here in Baseball Town. And Rojas, of course, one of those many quote-unquote stars of tomorrow here in Reading, playing in Reading today. And look, this is a roster, I think, filled with guys that are going to be making impacts on Major League rosters, whether it be with the Phillies or whether it be elsewhere. But now Johan Rojas, an excellent start to his big league career. I know the coaching staff here, his teammates, we had a chance to talk to them the last couple of days. They're all so excited for him. And they're having a great time watching Rojas at the big league level. So we'll see kind of how that all goes. But we are inching closer to our national anthem. And then following that will be first pitch. And what should be a good matchup tonight? Zach Hockey on the mound for the Phils. Wickelman Gonzalez on the mound for the Sea Dogs, making his AA debut. We'll have more on both those pitchers and starting lineups as we come back from our next break following the national anthem. And then after today, the Phils are off tomorrow, and then they are in Altoona Tuesday through Sunday. All 6 o'clock starts, except for Wednesday. That's a 12 o'clock start at a People's Natural Gas Field in Altoona, the Curve, the AA affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Thursday through Sunday, we'll have coverage right here on the Phillies Radio Network. Once again, all first pitches are at 6 o'clock, and you can listen on rphils.com/radio. Well, Zach Hockey, who gets his first start for the Phils, leads out the charge, and Reading takes the field, and it is time for the national anthem here in Baseball Town. So we'll step aside for a moment. Your Golden Oaks landscape lineup and first pitch awaits on the other side of this break here on the Reading Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Can't make it to the ballpark? The Phillies Radio Network has you covered. Legendary Berks County broadcaster Bob McCool is joined by Jake Starr, and they'll bring you radio coverage of all 69 Phillies home games in 2023. Tune in on the Fightin' Phils YouTube channel, Twitch account, Facebook page, or at rphils.com/radio.
The Savage Auto Group Ram Club puts you close to the action on the field, with seating in the front 2 rows located directly behind the Fightin' Phils bullpen down the right field line. Fans will enjoy terrific waitress service and have counter space for their food and drink. Fans can reserve the area for 36 people or book any amount of tickets.
Keep up with everything Phillies on social media. Follow us for exclusive content such as highlights, interviews, features, and much more. Find us on Twitter at Reading Fightins, on Instagram at Fightins, on Facebook by searching Reading Fightin' Phils, and even on TikTok. Keep up with one of the mostly followed teams in all of minor league baseball on social media.
Beautiful rendition of America's national anthem has concluded, and it is time for baseball here in Baseball Town. Let's take a look at how the Portland Sea Dogs line up this afternoon. Pablo Reyes on a Major League Baseball rehab assignment will bat first. He'll play short. Nick York bats second, and he'll be at second. Chase Mydroff is third. He'll be the DH. Blaze Jordan is fourth. He'll play first. Alex Pinellas fifth. At third base, Tyler Dearden sixth in left field. Tyler McDonough is seventh. He'll play right. Corey Rozier is eighth and plays center. And Eli Marrero bats ninth and will do the catching. So once again, it's Reyes, York, Mydroff, Jordan, Pinellas, Dearden, and McDonough, Rozier, and Marrero. And on the other side, they will go against Zach Hockey. Hockey making his first start with the Phils his 4th start overall this year and 2nd appearance with Reading. So his numbers overall this year between the Phillies complex team, Clearwater, and Jersey Shore, he's 1-1, a 3.57 ERA across 5 games, 3 starts, 17 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 17 hits, 3 walks, 19 strikeouts. Walk to strikeout ratio has been the most impressive. A whip of 142 and a batting average against of 254. Take a look at the defense that lines up behind Zach Hockey today. Jalen Ortiz plays first, Oliver Dunn at second, Cam Cannon at short, Matthew Kroon plays third. Baron Ratcliffe in right, Madison Stokes in center for just the 3rd time this year. Ethan Wilson will play left, Cody Roberts does the catching, and Zach Hockey on the mound. Once again, right to left in the infield, it's Ortiz, Dunn, Cannon, Kroon. Right to left in the outfield, it is Radcliffe, Stokes, and Wilson. The battery formed of Cody Roberts, making his 1st start of the weekend, and the pitcher, Zach Hockey. Cody Roberts throws it down, and we are ready to roll from FirstEnergy Stadium. Game 3 of a 3-game set. Rubber match winner takes the series before an off day tomorrow. Pablo Reyes will step in. Like we said, he's on a Major League Baseball rehab assignment. The Boston Red Sox played center field in Game 1, DH last night, and the shortstop tonight. And Reyes steps in from the right side and will lead us off tonight. Hockey will sit at the belt and deliver the first pitch home, and it is in there for a called strike at 5:16. And our EPA WA Weather Consulting weather, 81 degrees, partly cloudy, and it looks like the rain has moved away. The 0-1, swing and a miss, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to Pablo Reyes. Christian Romer has balls and strikes behind the plate. Pete Talkington's at first. Jae Young Kim, who was the plate umpire last night, will be at third. Quickly ahead in the count is Zach Hockey, 0-2. Next pitch, misses outside for a ball. It's 1-2. Hockey showcases a strong fastball. Last one clocked in at 96 miles per hour. As the righty, who works predominantly out of the stretch, deals home. Just misses below the knees. Actually a late strike 3 call from home plate umpire Christian Romer, and Reyes definitely took exception to it, and probably the delay in the call as well, but nonetheless, it's the first strikeout tonight for Zach Hockey, first out of the inning. And that'll bring Nick York to the plate. York will dig in the road grays for the Portland Sea Dogs. Gray pants. York wears high red socks. They wear their navy blue helmets with the Portland logo on the front. First pitch home from Hockey is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Sea Dogs wear red lettering and numbering. Portland Sea Dogs patch on the right-handed side of the jerseys. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch that misses for a ball. It's 1 ball and a strike. Hockey deals. Misses outside for a ball. 2-1. Nick York quickly ahead. Portland written in red across the front chest of the Sea Dogs. Very reminiscent of the Boston Red Sox road gray uniforms the Sea Dogs sport this afternoon. 2-1 from Hockey. Swing and a miss on a fastball upstairs. It's 2-2. Reading wears their Sunday Reading hot dog uniforms. Hot dogs across the chest in yellow. Red down the middle. Yellow sleeves for the Fightin' Phils. Here's the 2-2. That one's a jam shot out towards right. Ratcliffe not hit deep to his right. Towards the line, he'll make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring Chase Mydroff to the plate for Portland. Yellow numbers in the back, white pants for the Phils. They wear the Reading hot dog hats with a red brim, white front, blue on the back, and a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog pasted on the front of the caps for the Phils. Mydroff, the DH, will step in from the right side. 2 outs in the top of the first. Hockey kicks and deals. That one is laced towards left field. It will be caught by an excellent dive by Ethan Wilson. Looked like Wilson got a bit of a late jump, but he had great closing speed to get it, and that is how the first inning ends. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Portland Sea Dogs. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless on the Phils Radio Network.
Gear up for Fightin' Phil season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin Phil's team store at FirstEnergy Stadium or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin Phil's hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selections of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading Hot Dogs gear, plus throwback black R-Train R-Phils attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, two great hometown partners.
Fans, nothing beats a great day at Golden Oaks Golf Club. Located just minutes from Reading, Golden Oaks is a beautiful, award-winning golf course open to the public with perfect greens, lush fairways, and a course playing for 5 sets of tees. Bogey's Pub is open to the public with the area's best full-course menu, featuring indoor and outdoor seating and TVs to watch your favorite sports teams. Let the Golden Oaks Golf Club team cater to your need. Lunch, dinner, golf outings, parties, company events, and fundraisers. Visit our website at GoldenOaksGolfClub.com and follow Golden Oaks Golf Club and Bogey's Pub on Facebook. Golden Oaks Golf Club, where great memories are made.
Bottom half of the first inning after a scoreless top half of the frame. Matthew Kroon will step to the plate for the Fightin Phils. He'll be followed by Carlos De La Cruz and Oliver Dunn, then Jalen Ortiz, Ethan Wilson, Madison Stokes, Baron Ratcliffe, Cam Cannon, and Cody Roberts. First pitch home from Wickelman Gonzalez, misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Once again, Kroon, De La Cruz, Dunn, Ortiz, Wilson, Stokes, Ratcliffe, Cannon, and Roberts. 1-0 pitch. One away for a ball, 2-0. Gonzalez, making his Double-A debut, was called up from High A Greenville on Friday night. With Greenville, he was 6-3 with a 5.14 ERA across 15 starts. Next pitch, swing and a miss from Kroon. It's 2-1. Over 63 innings, allowed 49 hits, 42 walks, and 105 strikeouts. That's good for 15 punch-outs per 9 for Wickelman Gonzalez. 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. Defense behind Gonzalez. Blaze Jordan at first, Nick York at second. Reyes plays short, Alex Pinellas the third. Tyler McDonough in right, Corey Rozier in center. Tyler Dearden in left, Eli Marrero the catcher. Once again, right to left in infield. Jordan York, Reyes Pinellas, right to left outfield. McDonough, Rozier, Dearden, Marrero catches, and Wickelman the pitcher deals. That's a breaking pitch, laced towards left center. It'll drop in front of a charging Dearden for a base hit, and it's a leadoff single for Matthew Kroon. And that'll bring Carlos De La Cruz to the plate for the Fightin Phils. The R-Phils lineup, of course, brought to you by Golden Oaks Landscaping. An excellent job by Matthew Kroon. Takes a breaking pitch that was up right at the knees, and he delivers a base hit into left center field. So here's Carlos De La Cruz. Digs in from the right side. A .287 hitter on the year. First pitch home to him. A fastball on the outer half for a called strike. 0-1. Gonzalez, 3 pitches that scouts all grade as plus. The fastball will sit 93 to 97. Also will feature a curveball and a changeup. Here's the 0-1. That's in on the hands and shot foul by De La Cruz, 0-2. Gonzalez split last year between Single-A Salem and Greenville. Was 4-3, a 4.21 ERA over 25 starts. Signed with the Red Sox back in 2018 at just 16 years old. Here's the 0-2. In tight, it's 1-2. Signed for $250,000 out of Venezuela and has worked his way through the Red Sox system and gets the start for his Double-A debut against a potent, as some would describe, Reading lineup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. De La Cruz fights it off foul, hits off the netting just above the R-Phils dugout. Count stays 1-2. Sea Dogs position to turn 2. Second baseman Nick York is shaded by the second base bag. Reyes, the shortstop, though, does play deep in the hole. De La Cruz settles in with a slightly open stance. Matthew Kroon leads off first. No outs, bottom one. Pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball up. And Carlos De La Cruz is down on strikes. First strikeout of Wickelman Gonzalez's Double-A career. And Oliver Dunn the batter with one out in the frame. Last pitch at 95, up and in to De La Cruz. Couldn't catch up to it. So here's Oliver Dunn, digs in from the left side. Kroon still leads off first. As Gonzalez works from the stretch and readies at the belt, toes the first base side of the rubber and deals. Kroon goes, pitch outside for a ball. The throw from Marrero is a bit high and wide. Leaping was Reyes. He didn't make the catch, but he could not get the tag on a sliding Kroon as Reyes came across the bag to make the play. So that's a stolen base for Matthew Kroon, his 17th of the year, which leads all active RFILs. Johan Rojas had 30 stolen bases before his promotion to the Philadelphia Phillies the other day. Pitch was a ball, so it's 1 ball and no strikes to Oliver Dunn. Gonzalez sets at the belt. Checks back at second and deals. Down and in with a breaking pitch, it's 2-0. Oliver Dunn, who's had a terrific series so far, 5 for 9, 3 extra base hits. That included a 2 for 4 night last night, and 3 extra base hits all came in Friday night's victory for the RFILs, a night in which Dunn went 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and a triple. The lefty's up in the count, 2-0 against Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, it's 3-0. Dunn, a .284 hitter this year with runners in scoring position as Kroon leads off second. There's 1 out in the bottom of the first. It's still a scoreless ball game. 3 balls and no strikes. Gonzalez readies at the belt and deals. On the outside corner for a called strike, 3 balls and a strike as Oliver Dunn was taken all the way on that last pitch. Dunn, who starts at second today, it's where he's spent most of his time this year for the RFILs. Joined the Phillies organization this past offseason. 3-1. That's a breaking pitch that never really broke. And Oliver Dunn works himself a walk. First walk issued tonight by Gonzalez, and it puts runners on first and second with 1 out for Jalen Ortiz. Ortiz digs in, sun's peeking out. That's been a rarity today. Mostly cloudy and a lot of rain this morning in the part of the country here in southeastern PA. First pitch to Ortiz is down below the knees for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Ortiz was 0 for 3 a night ago, walking a strikeout. Has reached base, though, in a Double-A season high 5 straight. Runners on first and second, no one being held on. Gonzalez readies and deals. And Ortiz will take one on the outside corner. It's a ball and a strike. Ortiz, the Sheets RBI guy. As I'm sure you can hear in the background, the MTO, made to order, one of Sheets' of course, big catchphrases. Looking to drive home some runs here. Both runners go. Pitch inside on a curveball that once again never curved, and it hits Ortiz square in the lower back. He grabs just above the bell. Looks like he'll be okay. So the runners will advance, and that'll load the bases now for Ethan Wilson. It's the second time Jalen Ortiz has been hit since joining Double-A Reading. And that'll also prompt a mound visit from Sean Isaac, the pitching coach for this Portland team. You have to, I'm sure, expect there's some nerves for Wickelman Gonzalez making his first Double-A start. He's never pitched a game above Single-A. And he does it on the road against a really good offense, an RFIL's offense that statistically is the best hitting offense in the league. Leads the league in batting average at .258 entering today. Sean Isaac will return to the Sea Dogs dugout on the third base side. 1 out in the bottom of the first, still scoreless. Bases are full of Reading Fightin Phils. Ethan Wilson, the batter. The Alabama native digs in from the left side. Set of the belt, Gonzalez. First pitch, down and in to Ethan Wilson. It's 1-0. We saw Gonzalez struggle with the curveball first couple of times he threw it. Missed both badly arm side. It's not sure if there was a potential mechanical adjustment conversation being had out there. More of a settle him down. Next pitch, Wilson fouled straight back. We've seen pretty much mostly fastballs. We saw one changeup sprinkled in the croon, but it's mostly been fastballs with a couple of curveballs that, as we said, have missed pretty outside of the zone. 1-1 strike to Ethan Wilson. Pitch from Gonzalez. Wilson will pound it foul. Looks like he may have gotten a piece of his back foot. Looks to be okay. And it's 1-2 strikes to Ethan Wilson. Wilson, a .214 hitter with runners in scoring position. 0 for 5 this year, the bases loaded. Does have 1 RBI when the bases are juiced, but yet to record a hit. Looking to change those fortunes here. It's 1-2 strikes to Wilson. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner, called strike 3. Wilson did not think so. But he'll head back to the dugout without much contention to home plate umpire Paul Romer. That's the second out of the inning, and that brings Madison Stokes to the plate. Stokes had the night off last night, was 1 for 3, scored a season-high 3 runs in Friday night's game. He bats the bases loaded and 2 outs in a scoreless game. Gonzalez kicks and deals, and this time he gets the curveball to drop in on the outer half for a called strike. It's 0-1. Stokes 1 for 8 this year when the bases are loaded. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul tip back into the mid of the catcher, Eli Marrero, and now it's 0-2. And Wickelman Gonzalez is 1 strike away from escaping a first inning bases loaded jam. Bruin leads off third, Dunn second, Ortiz first. No runners being held on. Infield plays back and straight up against Madison Stokes. Here's the 0-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. And Madison Stokes is down on strikes, and that will retire the side. Gonzalez strikes out the side in his first AA inning. Allows no runs on a hit. There were no errors, and 3 left on base. We'll go to the second. We're still scoreless on the Phillies Radio Network.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job. Everything for us, from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
Our Phils fans can continue to expect great performances all season long on the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage. It's the home of great local talent, including the Our Phils mascot band. Burke's Commercial Roofing prides itself on being a locally owned and operated company that puts an emphasis on customer service. They provide free on-site estimates and can handle any size repair, restoration, or replacement. Visit burkscommercialroofing.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information. And don't forget to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show at the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage at America's Classic Ballpark.
Burke's Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Burke's Packing provides America's Classic Ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at FirstEnergy Stadium.
Teams trade donuts in the first, so now we go to the top half of the second. Still a scoreless ball game as Zach Hockey returns for inning number 2 of work. And he'll get the middle third of the Sea Dogs lineup, starting with Blaze Jordan. But first time is called as there was something in left field. Looks like a piece of debris, maybe. Ethan Wilson runs over and picks it up. And Whatever, it was like a wrapper or some kind of paper. Wilson just stuffs it into his back pocket. And we are ready to go as Blaze Jordan digs in. Top half of the second. First pitch from Hockey is a slow roller towards first. Couple steps to his left goes Jalen Ortiz. He'll touch the bag himself. One pitch, one out in the second, and that'll bring Alex Pinellas to the plate. Alex Pinellas will dig in from the left side. Has not played yet this series, but gets a start at third base tonight. First pitch home. Skied in the air towards left. Wilson started back, now races in to his right, drifting towards the line. Couple steps back, makes the catch. Several 2 pitches and 2 outs for Zach Hockey. That brings Tyler Dearden to the plate. Well, it's going to be efficient. Portland's certainly helping with that. Have to think Tyler Dearden might have the take sign on this first pitch. Hockey, he threw 10 pitches in the first, 2 so far in the second. We'll see if he can get Dearden out quickly here. First pitch home. Outside for a ball, 1-0, as Dearden appeared to be taking all the way. One-0. That gets the outside corner, a ball and a strike. Dearden, another who has not played yet this weekend, was 2 for 13 against Binghamton last week. Next pitch, fouled straight back. It's 1-2. Zach Hockey is 1 strike away from escaping a quick top of the second. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are clear. Still a scoreless ball game in the top of the second. Hockey kicks and deals. Fouled straight back by Dearden. Count stays 1-2. Hockey has started 3 times previously this year. Once in the complex, once with Clearwater, another with Jersey Shore. 1-2, misses down and away. 2-2 to the lefty Tyler Dearden. His first appearance with Reading came out of the bullpen through 2 shutout innings on July 6th in Somerset, game in which the R-Phils won. 2-2. Hanging breaking pitch up in the air out towards right center. Going over is Stokes. It'll one-hop the wall and ricochet back to Stokes. Sliding in the second goes Tyler Dearden. And it's the first base of the day for Portland. And it's a double from Dearden. His 4th 2-bagger of the year. And that'll bring Tyler McDonough to the plate. So after 2 quick outs to Blaze Jordan and Alex Pinellas, Zach Hockey finds himself in a little bit of a spot right here. The runner on second and Dearden. McDonough was 1 for 3 last night, 2 for 6 across this weekend series. First pitch, lifted in the air towards left. It'll slice out of play, foul. No balls and a strike. Tyler McDonough, a .277 hitter this year, with runners in scoring position. Down on the count, 0-1. Hockey readies, checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Just misses outside for a ball, 1-1. First base runner, really any sign of trouble for Zach Hockey so far today, as Dearden leads off second with 2 outs in the second. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Very nice off-speed pitch from Hockey. It's a ball and 2 strikes. McDonough, the 7-hole hitter. If he reaches, Corey Rozier awaits on deck for Portland. Hockey readies from the first base side of the rubber. Glances back at second and deals home. Just misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shortstop Cam Cannon plays shaded by the second base bag. Big hole on the left side. 2-2. Ground ball right to Cannon, who had it played perfectly. He backhands it behind the bag. Low throw to first, but an excellent job by Jalen Ortiz to bend and scoop it to retire the side. No runs on a hit. Sea Dogs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless on the Art Phillies Radio Network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
Star City Boxing, located at 4760 Schuylkill Avenue in Reading, is a 501c3 non-profit boxing gym unlike any other. Our goal is not only to help you be fit, but to be the best outlet for our youth and community. We welcome anyone who wants to improve their way of life, be fit, and box competitively or non-competitively. We work with you to reach your goals in and out of the gym. Stop in and meet our stars today. Check us out and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for upcoming events and happenings. And visit our website today at starcityboxing.org for more information on how to join, volunteer with our youth, or support our efforts in the community. Star City Boxing is a proud continued 2023 Our Phil's Fiesta Friday partner.
The Reading Fightin Phillies are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it.
Bottom half of the second, still scoreless. Baron Ratcliffe will lead things off for the Fightin Phils against Wickelman Gonzalez, who's back out for inning number 2 of work. First pitch home. Ratcliffe will take it down and in for a ball, 1-0. Well, we had our daily game, home game tradition of the crazy hot dog vendor between innings, as always, in the middle of the second. 1-0 is a little jam shot. Sounded like it broke the batter, Ratcliffe. Hit towards shallow left, right as the shortstop goes out, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. And a good throw towards us, and hate to rag on myself too much, but hit off the front rim of the net. First time we quote-unquote dropped one this year. The other 5 instances where it was in the vicinity of the net, we caught it, but that one off the front of the net, so not the best performance today. Here's Cam Cannon, first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. But I mean, look, the crazy hot dog vendor could have given the throw a little bit more strength. Made it a little easier on us. It's like a quarterback. It's a tough catch to make, but it's not the best throw in the world. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a called strike on the outer half, 1-1 the Cannon. You know, a good quarterback puts it in, a spot where it's an easy catch for his receivers, but at the same time, when the throw's not perfect, a good receiver has to make the adjustment. Here's the 1-1. Jam shot the Cannon, shoots it straight up and out of play, foul, 1-2, and unfortunately, the wingspan was not long enough, and we could not secure the hot dog on this Sunday where the Fightins play as the Reading Hot Dogs. Cannon calls for and is granted time. 1 ball and 2 strikes. But the best part about it, next Tuesday, July 25th, we get a chance to get some redemption. Still at 5 splashdowns this year. See if we can get towards double digits before the year is up. 1-2. Cannon chases an upstairs fastball, gets a piece of it, and fouls it straight back. It's 1-2. Cam Cannon, who's playing shortstop today. Casey Martin, the afternoon off, the 1-2. Down and away with an off-speed pitch. It's 2-2. Cannon, who's yet to play in this series, he's 7 for 27 overall against Portland, his former team. 2-2. And Cannon will hit one softly to the left side on the ground. Benellis, the third baseman, fields it, throws across in time for out number 2. That brings Cody Roberts to the plate.
Number 6, Cody Roberts.
Cody Roberts also making his first start of the weekend. Max McDowell started behind the dish the last 2 nights. McDowell gets the Sunday off as Roberts digs in. 2 outs, bottom 2. First pitch. Fastball in the inside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. Roberts overall, 208 hitter, 3 home runs, 11 runs driven in. Joined the Phillies last December. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Roberts, who's very familiar, though, with the Eastern League. Spent most of last year with the AA Bowie Bay Sox, affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles. Also some time with AAA Norfolk down in Virginia. Bowie, of course, exciting times for them as top prospect Jackson Holliday, just 19 years old, last year's #1 overall pick, joined the Bay Sox this week. Here's the 0-2. Roberts hits one hard up the middle, and it's past the glove of a diving Reyes at short, and it trickles into center field for a base hit. That one was smoked, 99 off the bat, and it's a 2-out base hit for Cody Roberts, and that'll bring Matthew Kroon to the plate. It's got to feel good for Cody Roberts. Was 0 for 8 last week at Somerset, and in his first start since the break, he ropes a single hard hit. It's a fastball up in the zone, up the middle for a base hit. So Matthew Kroon now up for the second time today as Gonzalez readies and deals. At the knees for a called strike, it's 0-1. Kroon singled in the first, stole second, was eventually stranded on third. Batting average up to .325 this season. Here's the 0-1. And on the hands, fouled straight back. It's 0-2. Cody Roberts leads off first with 2 outs in this bottom of the second. Still a scoreless ball game. Teams have exchanged zeros so far as both pitchers have worked efficiently and have also worked out of a little bit of trouble when presented. 0-2 to Kroon. That's outside for a ball. 1-2 to the righty. Matthew Kroon having a career year for Reading. Didn't miss time briefly. Didn't play at all last week against Somerset. Brief stint on the injured list, but all healed up and healthy, and he's producing since coming off. 4 for 9 in this series so far. 1-2. Foul straight back. Count stays the same. Matthew Kroon, who was drafted by the Phillies in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. He's actually previously drafted 2 times, one other time by the Phillies in 2017. The Phillies took another shot on the former Oklahoma State Cowboy in 18. And he's having a great year. Here's the 1-2 on the outside corner. That's a called strike 3, and that'll retire the side in the second. 4th strikeout this afternoon for Wickham and Gonzalez. No runs in the inning on a hit. There were no errors, and the Phils do leave 1 on base. We'll go to the 3rd, still scoreless on the Phils Radio Network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
The Fightin Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Every time you grab an ice-cold 20-ounce Pepsi, you'll find a Pepsi emoji on the side of the bottle. So while the Pepsi delivers this, the Pepsi emoji delivers this.
Ooh.
So go ahead, crack open a Pepsi, and tell the world how you feel and what you love with Pepsi emojis. Say it with Pepsi.
Top of the 3rd inning, still scoreless from FirstEnergy Stadium between the Fightin Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. Corey Rozier will lead things off. 8-9-1 due up for the Sea Dogs as he fouls the first pitch back. It's 0-1. Rozier, Marrero, then back to the top to Pablo Reyes, the leadoff hitter, as Zach Hockey is out for inning number 3 of work. The 0-1. That's a line drive towards short, and a leaping Cam Cannon makes the grab for out number 1. Guess you could say Cam shot out of a cannon right there for the first out of the inning, and that brings Eli Marrero to the plate. We'll say it feels a little weird not having Bob McCool sitting to my right to laugh at my silly jokes like that last one about Cam Cannon. But nonetheless, Eli Marrero steps in. He does the catching today, first start of the weekend for Marrero. Hockey deals the first pitch, and it's outside for a ball 1-0. That ball at the cannon was 97 off the bat, but an excellent job by the shortstop leaping to get it. Timed his jump perfectly and secures it. 1-0. Marrero fouls it straight back off the netting. It's 1-1. Marrero, a switch hitter who bats from the left side against the righty Zach Hockey. 1 ball and a strike to him, he deals. Swinging a foul tip in and out of the glove of Cody Roberts. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't have mattered if Roberts squeezed it or not, as that was strike number 2. Hockey now 1 strike away from out number 2. Just 1 strikeout tonight for Hockey. It came against the leadoff hitter tonight, Pablo Reyes. 1 out, top 3. Still scoreless with nobody on base. 1-2. That's in tight and actually got a piece of the batter, Eli Marrero. So Marrero reaches first on the hit by pitch. It's a 1-out base runner. That's the first time Marrero's been hit by a pitch this season. And it flips the lineup card back over to Pablo Reyes, the leadoff hitter. Reyes digs in. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out looking in the first. First pitch. Swung on and hits a dribbler foul behind home plate on an off-speed pitch. It's no balls and a strike. Reyes, who's on Major League Baseball rehab assignment from the Boston Red Sox, has played center and now shortstop in this series. Was the DH for the middle game last night. 0-1. Chopper towards third. It'll go foul. Chad Epperson with I guess you could say a half-hearted effort to field that as it rolls by him. I mean, look, ball hit hard, 83 off the bat. If I'm not wearing a glove, I don't want to get that one off my hand. So I don't blame Chad Epperson in the slightest. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Deep breath from Hockey. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went up the ladder with a fastball, and Reyes is down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And it's also the 2nd strikeout for Zach Hockey. Both have come of Pablo Reyes. So now Nick York bats. 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Still a scoreless ball game as Eli Marrero leads off at first. Hockey readies at the belt and deals. That's an off-speed pitch that just misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Ortiz holds on the run to Marrero at first. 1-0 to York. Swing and a miss on an off-speed. It's 1-1. Marrero is a threat to run. He's 5 for 10 in stolen bases this year across 24, now 25 games. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. He does go. Here's a throw to second, and it is not in time. It pulled Cam Cannon off the bag. Swiped the tag down. Thought he got the tag down, but Jae-Young Kim says no, he did not. Pitch was a strike, so it's a ball and 2 strikes. So Marrero up to second. That's his 6th stolen base of the year. As Hockey readies at the belt. 1-2. Fouled straight back. Count stays the same. York is 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to right his first time up. A .279 hitter this year with runners in scoring position. 31 RBI in said situations. 1-2. That one's hit foul towards the on-deck circle. Mydroff knocks it down. The on-deck batter. And the count stays a ball and 2 strikes. Marrero leads off second. Dunn shaded that way, the second baseman. Hockey ready at the belt. Checks on the runner at second and deals home. That's down low. Scooped up by Cody Roberts. It's 2-2. York is 0 for 1 tonight, 2 for 9 in the series so far, including a double and 4 strikeouts. Hockey looking to work out of a runner on second situation. We'll peer back at him and deal the 2-2. That one's hit well in the air towards center. Stokes started in, darts back, and he's there and makes the catch. And that will retire the side in the third. No runs, no hits. One left on base for the Sea Dogs. To the bottom of the third we go. We're still scoreless here on the Phillies Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Humane Pennsylvania is an innovative national leader in animal welfare with adoption centers, accredited nonprofit veterinarian hospitals, emergency animal rescue services, community pet assistance programs, and a free community dog park. At HPA, we are passionate about going the extra base to keep your pets healthy and happy at home with you. With a variety of services and different ways and times to access them and variable pricing, Humane Pennsylvania is here to provide your pets with exceptional care, how, when, and where they need it. Visit humanepa.org for more information.
The Enersys Power Alley Pub features a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet, private bar with bartender, 2 rows of seats, bar stool seating, and 4 cafe tables. The pub provides your party a private area to enjoy the ball game away from other fans. The Enersys Power Alley Pub may accommodate groups of 40 to 60 people. Enjoy socializing with your group and watch the game with a unique vantage point.
Carlos de la Cruz.
Bottom half of the third inning, still scoreless. 2-3-4 set to the plate for the Fightin' Phils in the frame, starting with Carlos de la Cruz. They'll work against Wickelman Gonzalez, who's out for inning number 3 of work, making his Double-A debut for the Portland Sea Dogs. First pitch home. That's outside for a ball, 1-0. De La Cruz 0 for 1 tonight, struck out swinging his first time up in the first. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, the ball and a strike as De La Cruz was way in front of a curveball. Carlos, who's 2 for 9 in this series, including a home run on Friday night. 1-1. Swing and a miss on another curveball. It's 1-2. On that Friday night game, also had 3 RBI. That matched season high for the second time this season. 1-2. That's down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to De La Cruz. De La Cruz, Dunn, Ortiz. The 3-2 up for the Fightin' Phils in the frame. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Gonzalez kicks and deals. And De La Cruz is down on strikes, swings and misses. 5th strikeout tonight for Wickelman Gonzalez, and that'll bring Oliver Dunn to the plate. Also, Kyle Schwarber's red-hot weekend continues in Philadelphia. Just hit another home run. Phillies trail the Padres by 1, 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oliver Dunn, the batter now for the Fightin' Phils. First pitch to him's in sight. Has to skirt out of the way of it. The lefty does. It's 1-0. Phillies and Padres playing game 4 of a weekend set. Phillies looking for the series win, 1-0. Dunn swings and misses, 1-1. A game that was originally supposed to start after 1 o'clock today. Didn't start until about 4 due to rain in the Philadelphia area. 1-1. Inside corner to Dunn. It's 1-2. Dunn, who's been red hot as of late, hitting .412 across his last 10 games entering today. Here's the 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Dunn. That one's rocking in the air, hit out towards left. Going back steered in towards the line. It'll drift out of play, foul. And the general admission seats down the left field line. The count stays 2-2. This is the final game of a 3-game weekend set between Portland and Reading coming out of the All-Star break. 2-2 to Oliver Dunn. Outside for a ball, it's 3-2. Season series tied at 7. Portland won 4 of 6 in April at Hadlock Field. Reading returned the favor, winning 4 of 6 in Portland in June. Teams have split the first 2 games of this series. So here's the 3-2. That's a dribbler towards second. York scoops it on a couple of hops, sets himself and throws. And that's out number 2. Portland will return to Reading for the final home series of the season from September 5th to the 10th as Jalen Ortiz steps in. After this week, just 4 more home series left this year for the Reading Fightin' Phils, as crazy as that sounds. First pitch to Ortiz, skies it in the air out towards shallow right center. In comes McDonough, the right fielder. Out goes the second baseman York, and McDonough makes the call on the catch. And that will retire the side in the 3rd. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Fightin' Phils. We'll go to the 4th, still scoreless here on the Our Phils Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are pleased to present you with their classic game program, all electronically. This program has information on the coaching staff, player roster, and front office staff. It also includes feature stories and alumni reports on all of your favorite guys who spent time in Baseball Town. Visit ourphils.com/programs to check it out.
Top half of the 4th inning. Still a scoreless ball game as Zach Hockey's back on the mound. We'll get 3, 4, 5 of this Portland lineup, starting with Chase Mydroth, who will dig in from the right side. Teams have traded zeros so far tonight. Fast-moving first 3 innings. First pitch to Mydroth is at the knees for a called strike. It's 0-1. Mydroth 0 for 1 today. Lined out to the left fielder Ethan Wilson in the first, who made a terrific diving catch on the play. Next pitch is fouled straight back. It's 0-2. Mydroth, who entered this year, ranked as a top prospect in the Red Sox organization. 0-2, swing and a miss. And Mydroth goes down on strikes. Their strikeout tonight for Zach Hockey. First out of the inning. Here's Blaze Jordan in the top of the 4th. It's also the first strikeout that Hockey has recorded that has not been Pablo Reyes. Jordan will dig in from the right side. Slightly open stance. First pitch from the righty. Hockey is a breaking pitch that misses outside. It's 1-0. Blaze Jordan, who was the hero for Portland last night. Here's the 1-0. Outside corner, it's 1-1. Jordan lifted a go-ahead 2-run home run for Portland in the top half of the 9th inning off of our Phils pitcher Orion Kirkering. Here's the 1-1. Outside corner again, it's 1-2. Eventually gave Portland a 3-2 lead and a 3-2 win to even this weekend's 3-game series. 1-2. Down low for a ball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. It was the first hit and first home run in Double-A for Jordan. Next pitch is upstairs for a ball. Runs the count full 3-2. Certainly a good way to introduce yourself to the Portland fan base. Of course, the Sea Dogs return home on Tuesday for a series against New Hampshire of the 3-2. Is in there for a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Hockey. His 4th tonight and his 3rd in the last 4 batters. 2 outs in the inning for Alex Benellis. Still a scoreless ball game, top of the 4th. Benellis digs in from the left side. Benellis 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out the left his first time up. First pitch to him is pounded into the ground foul. It'll go past the first base coach's box. Down towards the Phillies bullpen. So no balls and a strike to Benellis. Overall, 223 hitter this year, 11 home runs, 34 RBI. 0-1. Skied in the air to go out of play foul behind home plate 0-2. Hockey's been efficient tonight. Pitch count at 50 on the dot. Trying to get out of this 4th. Here's the 0-2. Fouled straight back. It's off the netting just behind home plate. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Foul ball. If that net wasn't there, it was a couple of feet lower. Was on a direct path right for the broadcast booth. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is clear. Hockey kicks and deals. Swung on and pounded off of Benellis in the box. Count stays 0-2. Hockey was making his first start with the Fightin' Phils, 2nd appearance overall. He's up in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball pounded towards second. Dunn to his left. Scoop sets his feet, throws from the grass, and it's in time. And that will retire the side in the 4th. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base for the Sea Dogs. Will go to the bottom of the 4th. Still scoreless on the Phillies Radio Network.
The Louisiana Swamplands. Out here, you're either lunch or you're enjoying it. Make sure you end up on top with the all-powerful lineup of Kia SUVs, like the Telluride, Sportage, and Sorento, equipped with available all-wheel drive, higher ground clearance, and the interior capacity to bring everything you need, so you'll always remain more than a gator's length ahead. Visit your local Kia dealer today to find your next adventure in our ever-capable lineup of SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
When the Reading Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Chick-fil-A, Pizza Como USA, Railroad House, Why Missing Restaurant and Bakery, Jersey Mike's Subs, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Bakery, Subway, and Clean Eats for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners. Don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet, photos, and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin' Phils mascot band. Regular season tickets start at $33 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL. Bottom half of the 4th inning, we're still scoreless as we are ingrained in a bit of a pitcher's duel between Zach Hockey and Wickelman Gonzalez. Gonzalez is back out for his 4th frame of work, and the first batter he gets is Ethan Wilson, 5-man in the Phils lineup. Wilson digs in from the left side, first pitch home. Trying to hold up on his swing was Wilson. They'll appeal to 3rd where Jae-Young Kim will say he went. So it's no balls and a strike to Ethan Wilson. Deep breath from Gonzalez. Works from the windup. Here's the 0-1. This is outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Ethan Wilson 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out looking his first time up in the first, the 1-1. Dots the outside corner for a called strike. It's 1-2. Wilson will ask for and be granted time by home plate umpire today, Paul Romer. Romer's got the balls and strikes. Pete Talkington at first. Jae Young Kim at third. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Wilson down on strikes as he chases an upstairs fastball. 6th strikeout tonight for Wickham and Gonzalez, and that'll bring Madison Stokes up. Well, the scouting report on Gonzalez showed that he can strike guys out. Like we said earlier, 105 strikeouts with Haye Greenville, and that's a 15 strikeout per 9 ratio. Here's Stokes upstairs for a ball 1-0. Stokes, who's 0 for 1 tonight, also struck out in the first. One-0 from Gonzalez. Down low for a ball 2-0. Madison Stokes gets the start tonight in center field. It's the 3rd time this season that Stokes has played in center field. As Gonzalez winds the 2-0. Skied in the air out towards shallow center. Snaking in quickly comes Rozier. Outs Reyes, the shortstop, and Reyes will make the call on the catch. And good thing the shortstop did, because I don't think Rozier saw it. And there's 2 outs in the inning for Barron Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe digs in. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Popped up to the shortstop, Pablo Reyes, his first time up. Ratcliffe, who was 0 for 4 last night, but an excellent night on Friday. First pitch home is outside for a ball 1-0. Ratcliffe 2 home runs in Friday night's game. Was a season high and matched the career best. Was the 4th time in Ratcliffe's career that he hit 2 home runs in a game. One of those fouled straight back, it's 1-1. 4 home runs in a game would certainly be very impressive. Remember Jason Worth in 2008 had a 3 home run game. He hit a grand slam, a 3-run shot, and a solo shot. So he was a 2-run home run away from hitting for the home run cycle. 1-1. Swung on a miss 1-2. Against the Toronto Blue Jays. I believe it was May of 2008. Of course, that Phillies team went on to win the World Series. And Worth wasn't even expected to be an everyday player for that team. Jeff Jenkins started the year as the everyday right fielder, and the 1-2 was swung on and missed by Barron Ratcliffe. 7 strikeouts tonight for Gonzalez. Had to retire this side in the 4th. 3 up, 3 down. We're still scoreless. The 5th we go on the Phillies Radio Network. Join us as we celebrate Reading's Spanish and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. The Savage 61 Fiesta Fridays, presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka, High Noon Sun Sips, Catay Law Offices, Suburban Brewing Company, Carl's Cards and Collectibles, Humane Pennsylvania, Star City Boxing, Apis Services, Supportive Concepts, and Affordable Home Care. Fiesta Friday features special Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other culture elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at rphils.com or at the Customers Bank ticket office. To honor the 275th anniversary of Reading, the Phillies will play as the Reading Keystones on Thursdays and select Tuesdays in 2023. Tuesdays are brought to you by Coatesville VA Medical Center. Join us for 11 Keystone Throwback Thursdays, thanks to Burke's Career and Technology Center, H&F Heating and Cooling, and Rip It Baseball Town Charities batting cages. Come celebrate the 275th anniversary of Reading and enjoy some great baseball on Throwback Thursdays in 2023. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at rphils.com or at the Customers Bank ticket office. Back here on the Our Phillies Radio Network, first pitch of the inning was a ground ball hit to Oliver Dunn. First batter Tyler Dearden at first. So one out for Tyler McDonough, top of the fifth, scoreless ball game. So very excited to be joined by Chris DeGrucci here in the Our Phillies Radio booth. Was the highest bidder of the Ultimate Fan Experience. Chris, first of all, welcome up to the broadcast booth. How are you?
Good, Jake. Thanks very much for having me.
No, it's our pleasure. Appreciate having you on and appreciate what you've done for Baseball Town Charities. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. So as a part of the...
Really, it's what Baseball Town Charities has done for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. That's where I won the highest bid on this experience. I have my grandsons out here today to do this, and they're just having a blast. But Baseball Town Charities has been a big supporter of MDA over the last 20 years probably. I've been doing this event, the Black and Blue Ball, for them for the last 18, and Baseball Town has been part of it.
Awesome stuff. So Tyler McDonough doubled. Corey Rozier, the batter here, one out in the top of the fifth. So for those who aren't as aware about MDA Muscular Dystrophy Association, it's the #1 volunteer health organization in the U.S. for people living with muscular dystrophy, and Baseball Town Charities and MDA, certainly a good partnership, and a former Fightin Phil who's very involved with MDA and now current member of the Philadelphia Phillies is Reese Hoskins, who's had a great impact, him and his wife Jamie, with MDA.
Yeah, they have. But the whole organization, though, and what they've provided and done for the cause has just been wonderful.
So Tyler McDonough just gets thrown out at third base. Excellent job by Cody Roberts. 2 outs in the inning, 1 ball, no strikes to Corey Rozier. So welcome to Baseball Town. Are you a frequenter here to FirstEnergy Stadium?
I bring my grandsons here a couple times a year, and actually today, too, I have my company out here doing a little picnic over on the 67 deck.
Awesome. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Corey Rozier here as Zach Hockey works with 2 outs in the inning. Time's called by Corey Rozier. So how's the day been? How's the experience been? I mean, we thought we were going to have rain, but luckily that pushed off.
I know. I was so worried about it for the last couple of days, and today when I saw last minute things were looking good, I texted around to my guys and made sure that everyone was going to be here for this. And it certainly looks like a packed house tonight.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Rozier. Yeah, great crowd for a Sunday afternoon, and it's turned into a beautiful afternoon as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is down for a ball. Counts forward to Corey Rozier, and got a good game so far, too. I mean, I know if you're a fan of offense, probably not the game you want, but if you're a fan of good pitching and defense, this is your game.
Yes.
3-2, swing and a miss. That'll retire this side here in the 5th. Well, Chris, want to stick around for one more half inning?
All right, sure.
All right, let's do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Sea Dogs, including that caught stealing. Bottom of the 5th up next in a scoreless ball game on the Our Phillies Radio Network. For top flight local jobs, go with who you know. JP Mascaro & Sons are a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, MASCARO, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Back here, bottom half of the 5th inning, still a scoreless ball game. It's been a pitcher's duel and was a very quick top of the 5th inning. So that allows us back here with Chris DeGrucci. Chris was the highest bidder for the RFIL's Ultimate Fan Experience, benefiting the MDA, which is the Muscular Dystrophy Association. First pitch to Cam Cannon there for a called strike. But I know in November you guys have a big event coming up. Want to tell all of our listeners all about it?
Yes, yeah. It's our Black and Blue Ball. It's going to be held over at Classic Harley-Davidson. And this year is the 20th anniversary of the event. And we're going to be honoring the local Hog chapter this year. And so we're going to be coming out with packets pretty soon to be sponsors, to be looking for sponsors and all that. But also, my company, which is Cast Right Metal, we made, my guys crafted a motorcycle that we're going to be casting and stuff and to raise funds at the event.
That's awesome. That
Yes.
sounds really cool.
Yes.
1 ball and 2 strikes here to Cam Cannon.
All for a good cause, MDA. And
Cannon shoots one straight up in the air behind home plate. Marrero's off with the mask, and the catcher for Portland makes the catch. 1 out in the 5th for Cody Roberts. So if people, want to attend, want to get involved, how can they do that?
actually getting a hold of people over at Classic Harley-Davidson.
And then kind of circling back now to MDA, Muscular Dystrophy Association. How did you find yourself, involved with MDA?
Well, I've been involved with charities that have to do with kids since the early 90s. And I was part of the March of Dimes there for a while until that group broke up the local chapter and they moved it out to Harrisburg. At that point, I was looking for another charity, and that's where I was approached by some people at MDA to support their cause.
Awesome stuff, and I know that they're all appreciative of everything that you do with MDA and, of course, Baseball Town Charities, who is involved with so many organizations across the area and just does great charitable work.
Yeah.
No balls and 2 strikes to Roberts. He hits that one in the air well towards left, but it'll slice out of play foul. So I guess on the baseball side of things, right a Reading Fightin Phillies game. You a Phillies guy? Any other teams you cheer for?
No, actually, I'm a baseball guy.
Okay.
So yes, that's it.
See, the hesitation, I thought you were going to say you're like a Mets fan or
No,
Nationals fan or something like that, which I don't know how well that would have sat with our listeners.
Yeah, right.
0-2. Roberts will shoot it straight back foul. And are you from the Reading area?
Yeah, live out in Moton, and been living out here for the last 30 years.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Cody Roberts. Still a scoreless game in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Right down the chute, a called strike 3 to Cody Roberts. 8 strikeout tonight for Gonzalez. Back to the top of the line to Matthew Curran. If I told you this guy for Portland, it's his Double-A debut today, and he certainly looked very, very good for the Sea Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, it's a Reading team that's just filled with exciting prospects. I'm sure as you saw, Johan Rojas, who was part of the Fightin's team for the duration of the 23 season, just caught up to the Philadelphia Phillies. Had a 3-hit game last night.
Yeah.
Curran takes inside for a ball, 1-0. So, yeah, I mean, just kind of as we continue on here, anything else you kind of want to add in about whether it's MDA, Baseball Town Charities, the ball coming up in November?
Yeah, I guess, I really appreciate you inviting me up here to just chat a little bit about MDA and Baseball Town Charities. We really appreciate their support, and hey, I love coming out here to do a game.
And we got you a beautiful day, too.
That's it.
I know we were talking at the break. There was the threat of rain early on, but, I mean, look up now. It's the first time I feel like we've seen sun in a couple of days.
Yes.
2-0 to Kroon. It's that one, a line drive towards left center. Rozier and Dearden go back. It'll one-hop the fence. Kroon motoring towards second. Here's the throw. He's in there standing up, and it's a 2-out double for Matthew Kroon. And that brings Carlos De La Cruz to the plate. How about this? 106 miles per hour off the bat. He smoked that one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. This was good. Yeah, so thank you very much for having me up here. I really appreciate it.
And for those that are looking to, get more involved with MDA, what are ways they can do that?
So the contact basically Classic Harley-Davidson. They're up on 183, right past the airport. You just mention MDA and how to get involved, and they will get you to the right person.
Awesome. And, of course, MDA.org as well if you want to learn more. As Carlos De La Cruz digs in, 2 outs in the inning. De La Cruz, 2 strikeouts today. Be a big spot for him to break through here with Matthew Kroon leading off second. First pitch, inside for a ball, 1-0. Not sure if you had a chance to see De La Cruz up close, but big guy. He's listed at 6'8", but he tells people he's actually 6'9".
Yeah.
You go sit next to him.
He looked at it. No, he looked. We saw him walking out there. It was like, oh my God.
Hard to miss him.
No, it is.
1 ball, no strikes here. Gonzalez steals. De La Cruz shoots it straight up in the air. Shallow right. In comes McDonough, the right fielder. Holtkamp under to make the catch to retire the side in the inning. Well, Chris, really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Back after this on the Phillies Radio Network.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 70 years of senior living.
Our Phillies fans can continue to expect great performances all season long on the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage. It's the home of great local talent, including the Our Phillies mascot band. Burke's Commercial Roofing prides itself on being a locally owned and operated company that puts an emphasis on customer service. They provide free on-site estimates and can handle any size repair, restoration, or replacement. Visit burkscommercialroofing.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information. And don't forget to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show at the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage at America's Classic Ballpark.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Top half of the 6th inning, new pitcher in for the Fightin' Phils out of the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen. It's Andrew Baker, who's making his first appearance since June 23rd. Was placed on the development list on June 25th. Activated, first pitch is fouled back. It's 1-0. Was activated prior to this series. And it's the 23rd game that Baker has appeared in this year. The first batter he gets is Eli Marrero. Top half of the 6th, still a scoreless ball game. Baker kicks and deals. That's an off-speed pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Baker ranks as the Phillies' 17th overall prospect. As we said, on the development list from June 25th until July 14th when the series started. This time drops a slider in for a called strike. It's 1-2. He's in for Zach Hockey, who was excellent tonight. 5 innings, 2 hits. No runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts through 62 pitches, 44 for strikes. So now Baker will get the 6, and he's trying to keep it a scoreless ball game. 1-2. Slider hit in the air, shallow left. Racing in comes Stokes, still racing in. Also coming in is Wilson. He'll dive from left and make the catch. Ethan Wilson came out of nowhere to make that catch for the first out of the inning, and the second excellent play by Wilson tonight. So that brings us back to the top of the lineup to Pablo Reyes. Reyes 0 for 2 tonight, a pair of strikeouts. First time he sees Andrew Baker tonight. First pitch to him. Slider on the outside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. Reyes, who's at shortstop tonight, on rehab assignment from the Boston Red Sox. Here's the 0-1, another off-speed pitch. Upstairs for a ball, it's 1-1. Baker, who has shown some strong flashes this year, features an upper 90s fastball. Next pitch from him is that fastball at 97. Just misses off the outside part of the plate. It's 2-1. Two balls, a strike, one out in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Tried to check his swing was Reyes, but he went. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out of the inning. Baker, the righty, comes set. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider. First strikeout tonight for Andrew Baker. Second out of the 6th. And it's 2 quick up and 2 quick down for Andrew Baker in his first appearance since June 23rd. So now with 2 outs in the inning, Baker will get Nick York. York is 0 for 2 tonight. Just 2 hits for the Sea Dogs. Both were doubles, one from Dearden and the other from McDonough. 1 ball and no strikes. After the first pitch misses for a ball. So if your name is Tyler, you're 2 for 4 tonight. If your name is not Tyler, you have not recorded a hit tonight. Tyler Dearden and Tyler McDonough each have a double. 1-0. Fastball misses up. It's 2-0. Left side of the infield, straight up against Nick York. Right side plays slightly shaded towards second base for the righty York. Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball. It's 3-0 to York. Of course, with Baker, the key is throwing strikes. Presents electric stuff when he's throwing strikes. Is really hard to hit against. 3-0. That gets the outside corner for a called strike. 3-1. Really good spot with a fastball on the outer half. Baker, who spent most of last year with Jersey Shore, delivers the next pitch. Softly rolled towards second. Dunn charges, throws the first in time. And a very nice first appearance back for Andrew Baker. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base for the Sea Dogs. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless on the Phillies Radio Network.
The Reading Fightin Phillies are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
Spend some quality time with the family by taking them out to the ball game every Sunday home game at FirstEnergy Stadium. Sundays are Berks Packing Sunday Family Fun Days, presented by Golden Oaks Golf Club, PA Army National Guard, Culligan Water, Aspen Home Improvements, and Rip It Baseball Town Charities batting cages. Get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for only $56 when purchased in advance. Join us for Berks Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at all Sunday home games all season long at FirstEnergy Stadium.
Looking for the place to have the ultimate family fun at the Fightin Phillies game? Look no further than Capital Blue Cross Funland. Capital Blue Cross Funland features the most exciting games and entertainment at the ballpark, including speed pitch, mini golf, ring toss and peach basket toss, mascot autograph booth, a bounce house, and the incredible giant inflatable slide. Bring your family to all the fun at their next Phillies game at Capital Blue Cross Funland.
Bottom of the 6th inning, still scoreless. 3-4-5 due up for the Fightin Phillies, starting with Oliver Dunn. First pitch from Gonzalez is a breaking pitch that gets the outside corner. It's 0-1. There is action in the Portland bullpen now. Brandon Chalucci up and throwing for the Sea Dogs. Here's the 0-1 from Gonzalez. It's down low, 1-1. There also is action in the Phillies bullpen as Andrew Schultz is up and throwing. The 1-1. Outside corner, 1-2 to Oliver Dunn. So see if this is the last inning for Gonzalez. North of 80 pitches in his Double-A debut. 1-2. Dunn fouls it straight back. And for Reading, maybe it's inning apiece here. We saw the 5th was Hockey, 6 was Baker. Looks like Schultz will get the 7th, and of course a lot of it's just situational from there. Brett Schultz available. Adam Leverett hasn't pitched yet this weekend. Here's the 1-2. That's at the knees for a called strike 3. Oliver Dunn does not think so, and he let Paul Romer know. First time Oliver Dunn's been struck out tonight. 9th strikeout already today for Wickelman Gonzalez, and that'll bring Jalen Ortiz. Season high in strikeouts is 12. That was also his career high. Came on May the 27th at Rome. Here's Jalen Ortiz. First pitch, a curveball that goes right over his head, and Ortiz ducks, and it's 1-0. Ortiz already hit once tonight. Rome, of course, in the South Atlantic League, High A with Greenville. The Red Sox High A, Jersey Shore, the Phillies High A. 1-0. Ortiz swings and misses, 1-1 at a fastball. Ortiz was hit by a pitch in the first. Flew out to right his last time up in the third. Here's the 1-1. That one misses outside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Ortiz, who's been a consistent everyday starter at first base for the Fightin' Phils, hit a home run on Friday night. That snapped a 17-game drought between home runs. Next pitch is hit hard to the left side. It sneaks through the hole on the ground and the left field for a base hit. Jalen Ortiz, a 1-out single, and that'll bring Ethan Wilson to the plate.
Left fielder Ethan Wilson.
It was the 6th inning 2 nights ago where Reading broke a 2-2 gridlock and took the lead, giving David Parkinson the win. And here we are in the bottom of the 6th, still scoreless. Ortiz leads off first. Just the 4th hit tonight for the R-Phils. 6 hit combined between the teams. First pitch. Wilson swings and misses. It's 0-1. Ethan Wilson 0 for 2 tonight. A pair of strikeouts against Gonzalez, who has been excellent in his Double-A debut for Portland. 0-1. Down the chute for a called strike. It's 0-2. Wilson, a .266 hitter this year, 11 home runs, 41 RBI. .2. Wilson will fight it off and shoot it foul. To the left side, it stays 0-2. Wilson, who's yet to have a hit in this series, looking to break through and potentially do it in a big way. The 0-2. Ground ball towards the right side. Going over to fielder is Jordan. He'll throw to second for 1. And that's all they'll get. So Blaze Jordan, the first baseman, fields it. It's a 3-6 fielder's choice, allowing Ethan Wilson to reach. Second out of the inning. Nice job by Blaze Jordan, though. Going towards his right in the grass. Gloves it with a backhand. Sets his feet and makes a strong throw to the shortstop, Reyes. So Madison Stokes steps in. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Wilson leads off first. Still a scoreless ball game. Teams have traded zeros all throughout tonight. Gonzalez ready at the belt. First pitch to Stokes. Outside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. Madison Stokes 0 for 2 tonight. A strikeout, and he popped out to the shortstop his last time up, which came in the 4th. Wilson goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second is in time, and Ethan Wilson is cut off trying to steal second base. That'll end the inning. No runs on a hit. No errors, nobody left. We played 6, still scoreless. Back after this on the Art Phillies Radio Network.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job. Everything for us, from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
Be the first to know everything about your Red and Fightin' Phils by signing up for the Baseball Town Insider email newsletter. Once you become a Baseball Town Insider, you will receive breaking news about Fightin's promotions, including giveaways and guest appearances, special events, exclusive offers, and discounts on tickets and merchandise, just for being a Baseball Town Insider. Visit Fightins.com to sign up for this free email newsletter. Baseball Town Insider. Stay in the loop and become a member today.
We go to the top of the 7th, and there's another Alvernia University Golden Wolves call to the bullpen. It'll be Andrew Schultz in, 25th game, 0-3, a 7.36 ERA, 27 strikeouts, 21 walks across 25 2/3. He gets 3-4-5 of the Portland lineup, starting with Chase Mydroff. First pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. But kind of throw out those numbers for Schultz, because since May 12th, he has a 2.76 ERA over his last 15 appearances. Next pitch is on the outside corner, a ball and a strike. So Schultz has become a really good arm and a really good high leverage arm for the Art Phils, and he has a big spot here in the 7th to try and keep this game scoreless. 1-1, outside, 2-1. Chase Mydroff is 0 for 2 tonight as a line out and a strikeout. One of the 2 excellent plays that Ethan Wilson has made in left field tonight. 2-1. Fly ball in the air out towards right. Ratcliffe got all turned around. He's at the track. He's under it. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Ratcliffe kind of went back and a little pirouette. But was able to locate it against the warning track and make the catch. Brings Blaze Jordan to the plate. Jordan's 0 for 2 tonight, a ground out and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. That one misses just down to Blaze Jordan, who's playing in his 3rd AA game since being called up to Portland from IA Greenville on Friday, July 14. Here's the pitch. That one's it towards the middle. It's hanging up there, but it'll drop in front of Stokes for a base hit. Just the 3rd hit this afternoon for Portland. It comes from Blaze Jordan, and it puts a runner on first with 1 out for Alex Benellis here in the top of the 7th. Close the line on Andrew Baker, who looked really good. Inning, no runs, no hits, no walks, and a strikeout. 14 pitches, 8 for strikes. Good sign, good return for Andrew Baker. First pitch is dropped in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Andrew Baker can pitch like he did in that last inning. He can really be a big piece of this Art Phillies bullpen. 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. I don't think it's an overstatement in even saying Andrew Baker has big league stuff. There is zero doubt about that. Fastball in the upper 90s and a really nice off-speed pitch, too. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one bounces, gets by Cody Roberts. He can't find it as it trickles to the back of the dirt circle. He'll scoop it. That'll be a wild pitch. So Jordan up to second. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Pinellas. And it puts a runner in scoring position for him. Pinellas a .262 hitter entering today this season when there's runners in scoring position. Go-ahead running Jordan stands on second, leads off. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball upstairs. It's 2-2. We have been gridlocked at 0 through 6+ innings so far. Both teams trying to find a way to break through. 2-2. Off-speed pitch that's fouled straight back. Count stays even. Of course, the byproduct of low-scoring games, a fast-moving game. We've played 6+ in about an hour and a half. Of course, after today, it's post-game Kids Run the Bases. Sponsored by 69 News, Berks Edition, WFMZ. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And Pinellas goes down on strikes. First strikeout of the inning for Andrew Schultz, second out of the 7th. That brings Tyler Dearden to the plate. Dearden is making his first start of the series. He's 1 for 2 tonight. A double in the second, grounded the second in the 5th. He bats here with the runner on second in Blaze Jordan. Schultz comes ready at the belt. First pitch home. Outside, it's 1-0. 289 this year is Dearden with runners in scoring position. As Jordan takes his lead off second. Nobody holding him on. Cannon does stand behind him towards the second base bag. Here's the pitch. Line drive, left field, base hit. Getting the wave home is Jordan. Wilson's up with it. Here's the throw to the plate. It is in time. Ethan Wilson, his 5th outfield assist of the season, and it's a perfect one-hop strike to the catcher, Cody Roberts, who applies the tag and ends the inning. It is stretch time from Baseball Town, and what a way to end the inning. Still scoreless. Bottom of the 7th up next on the R-Phillies Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the R-Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 8 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksorus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R-Phillies.
There's a weekend in July where the baseball world revolves around a village in upstate New York. Baseball Hall of Fame induction weekend in Cooperstown is an unforgettable experience filled with family-friendly activities and priceless moments. Make your plans today for July 21st through the 24th for the induction of Fred McGriff and Scott Rowland as the class of 2023. Visit baseballhall.org today for the entire schedule. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
Bottom half of the 7th, it's still scoreless. Madison Stokes leads off against a new Sea Dogs pitcher in Brendan Chalucci. Have the numbers on Chalucci here in a moment as he deals the first pitch to Stokes. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Chalucci, 21st game, 1-1, a 7.39 ERA. 28 innings, 37 hits, 24 walks, and 36 strikeouts. 1-0 to Stokes. Swung on, foul back, 1-1. Welcoming Gonzalez was stellar in his big league debut. So he's talking about Johan Rojas' big league debut. His Double-A debut for Gonzalez. 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, a walk, 9 strikeouts, 94 pitches, 64 for strikes. 1-1 to Stokes. Outside for a ball, 2-1. Christian Hernandez now up and throwing in the Phillies bullpen, so it looks like he'll get the 8th. 2-1. Stokes takes. Called strike. It's 2-2. No outs, bottom 7. Chalucci deals. Swung on and fouled off of Stokes. Count stays even at 2. Stokes digs back in. Slightly open stance from the right side. Chalucci, the lefty, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Stokes down on strikes. That's the first strikeout for Chalucci, and that'll bring Baron Ratcliffe to the plate. And of course, this game still scoreless, thanks in large part to the effort of Ethan Wilson and Cody Roberts. Ethan Wilson, an excellent throw from left field. One hop to Roberts, who came up the line a little bit to secure it, and came back and got the tag on to end the inning. Here's Ratcliffe. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. And of course, baseball is always described as a game of momentum. And there's certain things like outfield assists, great plays on defense, double play, strikeouts, so on and so forth that can, shift the pendulum. 1-0 gets the outside corner 1-1. There's certain things that can kind of shift the pendulum of momentum one way or the other. And a play like that, ball's hit, base hit, looks like the pendulum's strongly going Portland's way. Here's the 1-1. Ratcliffe swings and misses over a breaking pitch. It's 1-2. And then Wilson makes that play, brings the pendulum back towards the middle. But now it presents the Phillies with a unique opportunity here, and it's to pounce on the window of momentum and window of opportunity that Wilson play opened up for them. Ratcliffe down in the count, 1-2. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. He chases a curveball, and he's down on strikes. 2 straight strikeouts for Chalucci, and that brings Cam Cannon to the plate. Of course, in a game like this where runs have been a premium, so premium that no one has any yet, it's still scoreless. Any little thing you can do, whether it's offensively or defensively, can help. Here's Cam Cannon digs in. He's 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch from Chalucci. And Cannon will take it on the outside corner, 0-1. And look, it might come down to a solo home run, a few hits string together, which we really haven't seen tonight. Might have to manufacture a run. 0-1. Cannon takes, outside corner, it's 0-2. But we'll see. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom 7. The Cam Cannon. 0-2. Swung on, fouled, and it goes in and out of the mid of Marrero, so Cannon will live to see another pitch. Two outs in the 7th, still scoreless. Base is clear. Both teams 4 hits so far tonight. 0-2. Cannon dribbles it towards the middle. Hits softly. Right as the shortstop charges. Fields it. Throws the first. It's in time. Beat Cannon by about a step. And that'll retire the side in the 7th. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base for the Fightin' Phillies. We'll go to the 8th. Still scoreless in the Phillies Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that'll bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your visit today at baseballhall.org.
The Reading Fightin Phil's birthday package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you're a youngster or an adult, there's no better birthday than a Fightin Phil's birthday. The Fightin Fan birthday package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $130. Base packages include 10 general admission tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
Top half of the 8th, and it's another new arm in for the Fightin Phils. It's Christian Hernandez, who's in for the first time this weekend in a scoreless ball game. I'll get the bottom third of the Sea Dogs lineup, starting with Tyler McDonough. McDonough, who is 1 for 2 tonight with a double. Hernandez, 24th game of the year, 20th out of the bullpen, 3-2, a 3.03 ERA. 41 strikeouts, 14 walks across 35 2/3 innings pitched. The righty deals the first pitch home, and it's on the inside corner for a called strike, 0-1. Clean inning for Andrew Schultz. Gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. Schultz threw 14 pitches, just like Baker, and also 8 for strikes like Baker. 0-1. Ground ball to the right side, deep in the hole. Ortiz falls, gets it, underhand flip to first. Hernandez was there, and he got him. Not the easiest play in the world for Jalen Ortiz, but he makes it, and it goes down as a 3-1 put out for the first out of the inning. So Christian Hernandez, the 4th pitcher of the day for the Fightin Phils. Zach Hockey went 5 shutout, and Andrew Schultz and Andrew Baker, a pair of Andrews, combined to throw 2 shutout innings, and now it's Christian Hernandez who works against Corey Rozier. First pitch, Rozier fouls it straight back in the air, out of play, 0-1. And the Art Phils bullpen has definitely been excellent as of late. And there is also action, Ryan Bukowski warming up for the Sea Dogs, 0-1. Inside corner, just misses, 1-1. But before the Kerkering 2-run home run he allowed last night, our Phil's bullpen has gone 24 2/3 consecutive innings without allowing an earned run dating back to July the 5th. 1-1. That one misses for a ball. It's 2-1. Since that date, Reading's bullpen has a 2.76 ERA, which ranks 2nd in the Eastern League. 2-1. Swung on, fouled straight back, 2-2. It has been a retooled and really just much improved Reading bullpen that's kind of sparked the success they've had the last couple of weeks between the Somerset series and this weekend. A few new guys coming in. Time is called and given to Rozier. Between Hockey, who was a reliever, now started today, Pipkin, Orion Kerkering, Carlos Francisco, who was named the Phillies minor league pitcher of the month of June. So those guys have certainly added some reinforcements. Here's the 2-2. Outside 3-2. And of course, a lot of the guys that were here pitching really well. Andrew Schultz, Brett Schultz have both been really strong. Christian Hernandez as of late. Keelan Kilgore, Braden Zarbniski. Adam Leverett looked really good too. Next pitch is fouled straight back towards the broadcasting booth, and it just misses to our left. That was very close. Very close, just to the left of the broadcast booth. That's the closest I think we've gotten this year to the broadcasting booth. Next pitch is fouled, straight back again, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Came to the feet to try and catch that one. Kind of lost the footing a little bit, but still was ready. But it just missed to the left of the broadcast booth. 3-2. That one's hit in the air out towards right. Ratcliffe going back. Does he have room in front of the wall? He leaps, and it hits off his glove and lands on the warning track. Going to third goes Rozier. Whole stop there, and it is a triple for Corey Rozier. A ball hit a mile high by Rozier, and Ratcliffe leapt for it just in front of the wall, and it goes in and out of his glove. It was a tough play nonetheless. So it's a triple for Corey Rozier. And now the infield will come up with Eli Marrero at the plate. The fourth triple of the year for Corey Rozier. That moves him into a tie with third. First pitch to Marrero is fouled off to the left side, 0-1. Tied for third in the Eastern League in triples. His fourth of the year. Marrero 0 for 1 tonight, hit by a pitch, and is also flown out. Down in the count, 0-1. Pitch from Hernandez. Ground ball hit softly foul towards the first base coach's box. It's 0-2. So now Christian Hernandez has a little bit of a jam to work himself out of. Runner on third, one out, top 8, still a scoreless ball game. 1 out, no balls and 2 strikes to Eli Marrero. Infield plays up, the 0-2. That's a line drive, left field, base hit. Rozier scores, and Portland is the first to put a run up tonight. An RBI single from Eli Marrero, and the Sea Dogs lead it 1-0 in the top of the 8th. That'll bring Pablo Reyes in the top of the lineup up for Portland. Look, it's still a 1-0 ball game. So you want to limit any further damage here if you're Hernandez and the Phils. First pitch. Misses inside, it's 1-0. Reyes, who bats from the right side, 0 for 3 today, has a trifecta of strikeouts. Here's the 1-0, swung on, fouled. 1-1 as the ball rolls towards the Phils dugout on the right side. Marrero had the RBI single, go-ahead base hit as well. Leads off first, Ortiz holds him on. They'll throw over, and Marrero's back in. One ball, one strike, 1 out here. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Roberts thought about a back pick. Also our attendance tonight, 6,935. And time is now called by Pablo Reyes. Great crowd on a Sunday afternoon here in Baseball Town. Just shy of 7,000 in attendance. Got a Alec Boehm t-shirt giveaway. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch down low. Roberts smothers it. It's 2-2. Boehm, of course, who played here in Reading. And now a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. Key member of the National League Championship Phillies in 2022. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Reyes. Here's the pitch. Outside, it's 3-2. That was the 18th pitch from Christian Hernandez. Bullpen quiet for the Phils, so barring a lot of trouble, Hernandez is inning to get out of. Here's the pitch. Runner was off, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Also losing grip of the bat and tossing it back was Reyes, so the count stays 3-2. 1 out in the inning, top of the 8th. 1-0 Portland leads. Corey Rozier tripled, and then Eli Marrero followed with an RBI single. Marrero now stands on first. 3-2. That's outside, ball 4. So Reyes aboard for the first time tonight. Comes via the walk, puts runners on first and second for Nick York. Also the first walk issued by our Phil's pitching tonight. 7 strikeouts to 1 walk, as now we'll get a mound visit here from Fightin Phil's pitching coach Brad Bergeson, which will also prompt action in the Reading bullpen. Keelan Kilgore gets up and throwing. York, Mydroff, and Jordan all righties, and then it's Benelis, Dearden, McDonough, Rozier. Benelis and Dearden both lefties. McDonough a switch hitter, Rozier a lefty, so not sure if they'd wait that long in this, if it is in this inning to go to those, to go to Kilgore, or if it's more 1 or 2 more batters for Hernandez if he can't get out of the frame. Kilgore always can be an option in the 9th, though, when that grouping of lefties come up. 3 and 4 batters between the 5-hole and the 8-hole. So Nick York steps in. 1 out, top 8. Runners first and second. Portland Sea Dogs lead at 1-0 over the Fightin Phils. Hernandez set of the belt. First pitch home. Swung on, fouled straight back. It's 0-1. Our Phils would love a double play ball here. But not turned any tonight. For the last 2 nights, for a matter of fact. 0-1 to Nick York, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch. That's outside, 1-1. Kilgore continues to throw. Bullpen catcher Herbert Eidger, though, not in a squat yet, so Kilgore presumably probably still needs at least a few more minutes to get ready. 1-1. That gets the outside corner. It's 1-2. I think we said it's the first walk tonight, just the 5th walk this series. Across now 26 innings for the Fightin Phils. They had 16 strikeouts and 2 walks. Identical numbers in Friday and Saturday night's game. Here's the pitch. That's flared out towards right center. In comes Stokes. It'll drop in front of him for a base hit. Ratcliffe cuts him off, the right fielder, and secures it. Runners did have to hold up because it was in the air. So everyone just goes station to station. And it's a single for Nick York, and its bases loaded for Chase Mydroff. Chance here for Portland to really break this one open. Mydroff is a .286 hitter this year with runners in scoring position. Digs in from the right side with bags full of Sea Dogs. None of the runners being held on. Infield will play back to try and turn 2. First pitch, a ground ball out in front of the plate. Hernandez tried to barehand it, and it comes off of his hand, and it'll land just in front of the mound. Marrero will score. Everybody advances. And that'll probably be an infield base hit for Chase Mydroff. And it's 2-0 Sea Dogs. Hernandez tried to field it and flip it home for the force out, but just couldn't secure it. Allows the run to score, so 2-0 Portland, and they're looking for more with Blaze Jordan up. First pitch, down low, it's 1-0. One out, top of the 8th, bases are loaded. Here's the pitch, ground ball, hit, and that is foul down the left field line. Just foul. That was a couple of feet to the right. That probably clears the bases and breaks this game wide open. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Blaze Jordan. And they actually ruled it an error on the pitcher Christian Hernandez. So E1, next pitch outside for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Hernandez ready at the belt, 2-1. Skied in the air in the infield. It'll drift behind home plate. Roberts off of the mask, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Big second out, and that'll bring Alex Pinellas to the plate. Bases are still loaded. 2 outs for Alex Pinellas, who's 0 for 3 tonight. My drop on first, York second, Reyes on third. But here comes Al Padrique as the lefty Pinellas was up. Step into your future with this Alvernia University Golden Wolves call to the bullpen. Back after this on the Phillies Radio Network.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Berks Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org and click Local Coalitions.
Baseball Town Charities is a nonprofit 501c3 charitable organization founded to keep baseball alive in Reading. Youngsters can benefit from the many life lessons the game can offer. Baseball Town Charities currently supports kids and adults with mental and physical disabilities through the Baseball Dream League. Baseball Town Charities also supports inner-city baseball development through the Rip It for Life program, which provides growth both on and off the baseball field. For more information, please visit baseballtown.org.
So Keelan Kilgore, the lone lefty in the Phillies bullpen, to new arm. 28th game, 3-1, a 4.13 ERA. 37 strikeouts, 21 walks, and 32 2/3 innings pitched. On Herrick, bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Portland leads 2-0. Looking for more, and the job for Kilgore certainly is simple here. Keep it a 2-run ball game and give the Phillies a chance to work with 6 outs left. First batter Kilgore gets is Alex Pinellas, who's 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch to the lefty is low and away and actually bounced, and Roberts was able to slide to his left and smother it. It's 1-0. Pinellas, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout tonight. Kilgore has nowhere to put him. Has to get him out here to end the inning. 1-0. Swinging on, fouled back. It's a ball and a strike. Kilgore appearing for the first time this week. Last appeared on July the 7th at Somerset. Inning in 2 scoreless frames. Struck out 2, walked 1. Kilgore is not allowed an earned run in 3 straight outings and also 8 of 9 of his last appearances with no earned runs. Obviously, all 3 runners on base are the responsibility of Christian Hernandez. 1-1. That's low and away, 2-1. Lefties 217 against Kilgore this year. Righties 281. And 3 of the next 4 hitters for Portland are lefties. Of course, the plan for Reading, you hope, is you get Pinellas out, and then we'll see if they bring Kilgore back out to at least start the 9th against the lefties due up. 2-1. That's outside, 3-1. You have nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, and Pinellas in a very favorable situation here. Chance to break this game wide open for Alex Pinellas. Kilgore readies at the letters. 3-1. That one skied in the air towards left, not deep. Wilson in to his right, curls towards the line, makes the catch. That retires a side in the 8th. Portland gets 2 runs. They do it on 3 hits. There was an error, and 3 are left on base. Well, the Phillies got work to do. They're down 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Back after this on the Phillies Radio Network.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
Berks Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org and click Local Coalitions.
Baseball Town Charities is a nonprofit 501c3 charitable organization founded to keep baseball alive in Reading. Youngsters can benefit from the many life lessons the game can offer. Baseball Town Charities currently supports kids and adults with mental and physical disabilities through the Baseball Dream League. Baseball Town Charities also supports inner-city baseball development through the Rip It for Life program, which provides growth both on and off the baseball field. For more information, please visit baseballtown.org.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Reading trails 2-0. Portland got 2 runs in the top of the frame. And there's now also a new pitcher in, Rob Kwiatkowski, in for the Sea Dogs. First pitch home from him. Roberts drills one in the air out towards right. McDonough, though, the right fielder has a beat on it. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring Matthew Kroon to the plate. So Kwiatkowski is making his 6th appearance of the year for the Portland Sea Dogs. His 4th out of the bullpen. No decisions, a 4.66 ERA. 5 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 9 2/3 innings pitched. Now he'll face Matthew Kroon with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch home. Kroon will take it. That's a called strike 0-1. Brennan Chalucci went an inning scoreless, no hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. 0-1 the count. Kwiatkowski winds and deals. Kroon will line that one towards short, and it dies just in front of Pablo Reyes, who makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for the Fightin' Phils, and that brings Carlos De La Cruz to the plate with 2 outs. De La Cruz is certainly due. 0 for 3 tonight, 2 strikeouts and a fly out. 0 for 3 last night, 0 for 3 tonight. See if De La Cruz can break through here in the 8th. First pitch is a fastball at the knees for a called strike. It's 0-1. Carlos, a .284 hitter, leads the team with 17 home runs, tied for the team lead with 45 RBI with Oliver Dunn. Next pitch, he fouls straight back. It's 0-2. Rob Kwiatkowski is strike away from a quick 1-2-3 8th inning. The righty kicks and deals. Upstairs, it's 1-2. Two 2-0 Portland, bottom half of the 8th inning. Kwiatkowski works in the windup, toes the first base side of the rubber against the righty De La Cruz. Here's the 1-2. That's a ground ball hit on the left side. It's fielded by Reyes deep in the hole. He won't make the play, and that is the first base hit today for Carlos De La Cruz, and it's a 2-out base runner for the Phils. Oliver Dunn, the batter now, who is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk, and also represents the tying run for the Phils. Dunn walked his first time up, ground out in the 3rd, and then a strikeout in the 6th. In from the left side. De La Cruz leads off first. First pitch to Dunn. Gets the knees for a called strike. It's 0-1. Two 2-0 Portland leads here in the Bottom half of the 8th inning. No balls and a strike to Dunn. Kwiatkowski deals. Dunn hits it straight back in the air. It's 0-2. Dunn reaches. Jalen Ortiz awaits on deck. Dunn, who's 270, 10 home runs, 45 RBI. 0-2. That's down low. Bounce. Marrero, an excellent job to smother it, keeping De La Cruz at first. It's 1-2. There is an arm up and throwing in the R-Phil's bullpen. They are wearing a sweatshirt, though. It appears to be Brett Schultz, who's up and throwing. So it looks like Kilgore will at least start the 9th, and then they'll see where they go from there. 1-2. Dunn crushes it in the air towards right. McDonough going back. This game is tied. Oliver Dunn, a 2-run, game-tying home run in the bottom of the 8th inning, and we're all tied up at 2 on Dunn's 11th of the season. A fastball right down the heart of the plate, and Dunn made Kwiatkowski pay. 345 feet, 104 miles per hour off the bat, and this place has the life brought back to it. So now Jalen Ortiz up with 2 outs in the 8th. Pitch to him. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. You know Jalen Ortiz wants to give the R-Phils the lead with 1 swing of the bat right here. But got to stay patient. Got to keep the approach intact. 2-2 ball game. Kwiatkowski deals. Down low, it's 1-1. Now off with the sweatshirt is Brett Schultz. And he's up and throwing. We'll see if they save him for a safe situation and bring Kilgore back out if it's a tie game, or if it's Schultz's 9th regardless. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ortiz. Here's the pitch. That one's in the air out towards center. Rozier going back, still going back. He's at the track, at the wall, and he makes the catch just in front of the wall. 370 feet, needed about 380. But Reading does tie the game thanks to a 2-run home run from Carlos De La Cruz. 2 runs, 2 hits, nobody left. We'll go to the 9th. 2-2 ball game here on the R-Phils Radio Network. White Star Tours and Travel Centers offers the R-Phils fan road trip again this season. It's your chance to hit the road with other R-Phils fans, see an R-Phils road game, meet with an R-Phils player, and also see an Iron Pigs and Phillies road game. The White Star R-Phils road trip visits Altoona, Toledo, and Cleveland from Thursday, July 20th until Sunday, July 23rd. See the R-Phils in Altoona Thursday, meet with an R-Phils player or coach, then head to Toledo Friday and Cleveland Saturday to see many former Fightins in action. The trip heads back to Reading on Sunday. Visit the customer service booth for more info on the White Star R-Phils fan road trip to Altoona, Toledo, and Cleveland. Space is very limited, so sign up today.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin' Phil's game ticket for only $21. This selection includes barbecue chicken sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, cookies, and so much more. Drinks feature all Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL. Order online at rphils.com or visit the Customers Bank ticket office at FirstEnergy Stadium.
Top of the 9th inning, it's a brand new ball game. Portland scored 2 in the top of the 8th, and then Oliver Dunn tied it up with a 2-run shot in the bottom of the 8th. Brett Schultz, the new arm in for the Fightin' Phils, making his team-leading 29th appearance of the year. He's 4-5, a 4.83 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 13 walks across 31 2/3 innings pitched. 6-7-8 due up for Portland, starting with Tyler Dearden. Schultz readies and deals the first pitch. Breaking pitch down low, it's 1-0. Bearden's 1 for 3 so far tonight. Has a double and a single. Single came in the 7th. 1-0. That's a line drive. Hit foul. Out of play, left side. It's 1-1. Line drive towards the middle. Stokes in, has it red, makes the catch. Out number 1. Here comes Tyler McDonough.
Right fielder Tyler McDonough.
Tyler McDonough steps up to the plate. 2 for 3. 1 for 3 tonight, McDonough is. Doubled in the 5th, and he's grounded out a couple of times. Here's the pitch. And there for a called strike, it's 0-1. One out, top of the 9th inning. Schultz ready at the belt. Here's the pitch. That one's in the air towards right. Ratcliffe going back at the track, at the wall. He's there, he leaps, and Baron Ratcliffe makes the catch just in front of the pool in right field. What a play by Baron Ratcliffe for the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder Corey Rozier.
Corey Rozier steps up with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Rozier is 1 for 3 tonight. Had a triple and scored a run in the 8th. Schultz ready at the belt. First pitch home. Outside for a ball, 1-0. There is action in the Portland bullpen. So we'll see if we get a new arm in the 9th. Here's the 1-0. That's down low for a ball, 2-0. Reading will have Ethan Wilson, Madison Stokes, and Baron Ratcliffe. 5, 6, 7 due up when we go to the bottom of the 9th. The hope for Reading, of course, is to try and win the ball game. And hopefully for Reading, it's a tie game when that happens. Next pitch. Just misses outside for a ball. It's 3-0. Here's the 3-0. That gets the outside corner for a called strike. It's 3-1. One, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside ball 4. Rozier works a 2-out walk, and that'll bring Eli Marrero, the catcher, up to the plate.
Catcher Eli Marrero.
Marrero reached base twice tonight. Single and a run scored his last time up. Schultz works from the stretch. The first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. They're over towards first, and back and standing up would be Eli Marrero. No balls, 1 strike. Schultz set at the belt. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a ground ball through the hole on the right side. That's a base hit in the right field. Rozier never stops running, goes to third. And it's another single for Eli Marrero, and it puts runners on the corners with 2 outs at the top of the lineup and Pablo Reyes. Runner took off, thus pulling Oliver Dunn, the second baseman, towards the second base bag, leaving that hole on the right side where Marrero hit it through. So Brad Bergeson, the pitching coach, will come out and chat with Brett Schultz. There is no one throwing in the R-Phil's bullpen. Adam Leverett does begin the stretch, but that's about it. First and third, 2 outs. Schultz got the first 2 outs of the inning pretty quickly. And has then given up a walk and a single. So Brad Bergeson's mound visit comes to an end. And it'll be Pablo Reyes, who's 0 for 3 today, 3 strikeouts and a walk. Rozier on third, Eli Marrero on first, 2 outs, top 9, 2-2 ball game. Cody Roberts calls time real quick and gives the first and third signs. Schultz set at the belt. Long pause. Here's the pitch. That's down low. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Pablo Reyes. Here's the 1-0. That's low and away, 2-0. Schultz got 2 quick outs. It should have walked to Rozier. Marrero singled. And now has some trouble to work out of, trying to keep this a 2-2 ball game going into the bottom of the 9th. Schultz ready at the belt. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is inside and low. It's 3-0. And we'll see if they just walk Reyes here, 3-0. Does not look like any signals yet from the R-Phil's dugout, so it looks like they'll pitch the Reyes. The 3-0 count with runners on second and third. 2 outs in the inning. Schultz ready at the belt. The pitch gets the outside corner for a called strike, 3-1. Still a hitter's count for Pablo Reyes, who's making a major league rehab assignment with Portland. He has started and hit leadoff the last 3 nights. Schultz ready at the belt. The go-ahead run on third. Here's the pitch. That's a little blooper. Hit towards shallow right. Ortiz, the first baseman's back. Caught off by the second baseman, Dunn, who makes the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs on a hit. 2 left on base for Portland. We'll go to the 9th. It's winning time for the Fightin' Phils. All tied up at 2 on the R-Phils Radio Network.
Unlike any other area in FirstEnergy Stadium, the Savage 61 Dugout Suite puts you in the closest seat to the action on the field. Located just a few feet from the diamond on the first base side with covered seating, abilities of motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around. Your group will thank you over and over again for this one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the Dugout Suite start at $27 and include options to add food and drink packages. The ProMax Fence Systems Foul Porch is an exclusive group experience. Located in our left field corner, groups of 20 to 30 people are treated to 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and drinks. In a festive atmosphere with a bird's-eye view of the visiting bullpen, regular season tickets are $34 for groups of 20 or more. Call us today at 610-370-BALL to reserve a spot for your group.
The Penn State Health St. Joseph's 67 Club is the original hospitality area at FirstEnergy Stadium. Conveniently located along the third base side, the 67 Club gives you a front row seat to all the action at the hot corner. The area is safely protected from line drives with a large see-through net. Starting at $34, groups of 20 or more can enjoy a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet. Children 4 and under are free. Visit rphils.com or call us at 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Bottom of the 9th inning, 2-2 ball game. New arm in for Portland. It's Joe Jones. Jones, who is making his 13th appearance of the year, is 1-0, a 4.02 ERA. 9 hits allowed, 12 walks, 15 strikeouts, and 15 2/3 innings pitched. Ethan Wilson will lead off for the Fightin' Phils. Tie ball game, bottom of the 9th inning. Jones is ready. First pitch home, down low, 1-0 to Wilson. It's Wilson, Stokes, and Ratcliffe. For Reading, 1 run is all it takes to walk it off and win it tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch to Wilson. Lines that one foul into the seats in right field, 1-1. Hit it hard, 102 off the bat. Joe Jones, who joined Portland on May 23rd. 3-0 with 3.86 with Greenville. Wilson hits it in the air, out towards right. Oh, watch it fly, and it's a walk-off, game-winning home run for Ethan Wilson. And the Fightin' Phils win it 3-2 over the Portland Sea Dogs. Ethan Wilson's 12th of the year is perhaps his biggest, and he will jump into a jubilant pile at home plate and get smothered in an ice bath. And it's a 3-2 win for the Fightin' Phils on this Sunday afternoon, and they win the series over the Portland Sea Dogs. Did not take long for Ethan Wilson to win it tonight. 383 feet, 106 miles per hour off the bat. And he just hit it and admired it. And Reading wins it 3-2 tonight. We'll step aside for a moment. Final numbers after this on the Our Phils Radio Network.
Side Auto Group Deck is a great spot for all fans of a summer picnic and great tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you may even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in home run territory, behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are just $32 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit rphils.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
The Louisiana Swamplands. Out here, you're either lunch or you're enjoying it. Make sure you end up on top with the all-powerful lineup of Kia SUVs, like the Telluride, Sportage, and Sorrento, equipped with available all-wheel drive, higher ground clearance, and the interior capacity to bring everything you need, so you'll always remain more than a gator's length ahead. Visit your local Kia dealer today to find your next adventure in our ever-capable lineup of SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look.
Well, the Our Phils winners tonight 3-2 thanks to a walk-off home run from Ethan Wilson. Final numbers real quick. Reading wins 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Portland 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 8 left. Brett Schultz gets the win. He's 5-5. Joe Jones the loss. He's 1-1. Game played in 2 hours and 19 minutes in front of 6,935 fans. Well, Reading wins it 3-2. Ethan Wilson's the hero tonight. Thank you for tuning in all afternoon long and all weekend long. We'll be back on the air Thursday from Altoona, 6 o'clock first pitch. On the air at 5:40. And then we're back home on July 25th at noon. Myself and Bob McCool will be back on the air. Reading winners 3-2 tonight.